gang, Miss Baskin here, and welcome back. By now, you've probably heard about some coping strategies you can use to stay calm when you're handling your problems and managing your emotions. You know, the usual count to 10, take deep breaths, take a break, or do something that makes you feel better. But what happens when those things don't work or aren't available? For today, we're going to talk about 4 strategies you can put in your toolbox to cope with your emotions, no matter the size of your problem. Before we talk about those strategies, I want to remind you that taking deep breaths should be one of the first things you do, no matter what strategy you choose next. I know what some of you are thinking. Deep breaths never work. But I would ask you, are you really giving it a solid try, or are you just taking a couple of breaths and giving up? You see, there's real science out there that tells us that slowing our breath down can actually work if done correctly. If you've been listening to your Mindful Moments lessons in class, then you already have some skills that can help you to slow down your breath in order to stay calm in any situation. All right, so now that we're a little more ready to solve our problems, what do we do next?
Here are 4 strategies you can use on this journey to managing your emotions. Strategy 1. Sounds so simple and definitely not rocket science, but first and foremost, take care of yourself. That means eating healthy foods, exercising, drinking lots of water, and getting enough sleep. There's nothing worse than trying to manage our emotions when we're hangry, grumpy, or overtired. That's a sure way to blast off a big reaction to a small problem. Strategy 2. Sometimes in life we aren't in a situation where we can just take a break or go do something that makes us feel better. In these times, I like to imagine going to what I call my happy place. For me, it's on a beautiful beach or hiking up a mountain. For you, it might be taking a nap in your favorite spot, hanging with your pet, swimming in a lake, or chilling with your buddies. It can help to identify those places that make you feel calm and happy. That way, if one of your other coping strategies is unavailable, you can always visualize yourself in your happy place. Strategy 3. In our lives, the thoughts we play out in our minds can impact how things play out in real life. You know, that chatter in our heads that can either make things better or make things worse. If our thoughts are negative and make us more anxious and stressed out about our problems, well, that's called our inner critic, trying to sneak in and take over. In those times, we need to call in our inner coach to step in and help us. This is a strategy that can coach us to stay calm while we figure out what to do next. Our inner coach can alert us to when the situation is just an everyday glitch problem, so we can play it cool and respond with a small reaction. Remember, our inner coach is there to help us. The more we listen to it, the more it will come out and lend us a hand. And finally, strategy 4. Let's get real. Sometimes in life, we just can't seem to get out of our own way, and we're going to need to get help from others to guide us in coping with and solving our problems, even the little ones. Having go-to people that we can call on for a little extra support is really important and can help prevent our problems from getting worse. Having at least one person we trust and feel comfortable with at home and at school is very essential. These people could be our family members, teachers, and friends. When we can identify who our go-to people are at home and at school, we can know who to seek out when the situation calls for it. Like when we're feeling overwhelmed on the inside, or are at risk for having a big reaction on the outside. Or it could be when we need help solving a problem, or when we just need to talk to someone. Knowing when to go to our go-to people can help us find appropriate places to have these conversations so we don't make all our private stuff public.
Remember, learning to manage your emotions and solve your problem is a lifelong journey. Don't forget to invite your inner coach to join the mission. Take some time now to review those 4 strategies and brainstorm your list of happy places and go-to people. Okay, my peeps, get doing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.